It's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Oh,
They'll start this drive with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
when you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To the air, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
18. What's that?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Raven first down.
Middle.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll take this down to the 23. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hey, middle.
Third and short, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Eagles nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
73.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here now, 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 2-yard.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 73, 73.
We'll try to run here with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
63.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
33-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
On play action, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Great, set. And anyone hit?
Off the play fake, Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Barkley. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
73. Great, set. On anyone hit?
Hurts using the pop pass. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Set. On anyone hit?
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
13.
Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Jackson. Well, over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Hey, report!
Brings up second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Hey!
Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
And it's fourth down.
Now Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Ravens first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Jackson up top again. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Eagles 7.
close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Great, set. I know you would.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
No touchdown. 180, 180.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No touchdown. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touchdown.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
No touchdown.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. 63, 63, 63.
Now Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down. Gain of 16 yards.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson looking to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Here's Jackson.
at the Eagles' 20-yard line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it was brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
First down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's hard downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
On second down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Makes it third and 2.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And it comes to 4th and 2.
Great, set.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit high.
Back to throw, Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 15.
Here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Second down, goal to go.
Report.
Again, it'll be Henry. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
It's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
3rd down and 9.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Trimmer.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So... Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Good, set. Right, everyone,
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Has an opening. Past the 40. Saquon Barkley. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers up it. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Rodgers to throw. He's got Frymuth open on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
At the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll go forward for a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
No touch, touch. Tiger swamp. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On play action, Hurts. That's complete. Kyron Granson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run the toss to Barkley.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, but a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Easy, 63, bad. Alpha. No touch.
Now Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
73.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
For an Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. A-Rod down to throw on first down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 21-yard line.
Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Rodgers here on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gains about 3. Second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tiger Swamp!
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down for Aaron. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
And he will get into the end zone. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 31, here is second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. It's third and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up third and 4.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. To throw, Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Second down, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 21, Eagles 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Great.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Eagles.
To throw is Hurts. He gets that to Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
73. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's 5. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 48-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They pick up 17 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
It is second down and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Back north. 58.
They'll run here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down.
319. Get 300. Get 300.
They'll drop to throw. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
319. Hey, take 26.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He's got it at the 7, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here's first down.
Great. Hey. I know you in it.
On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking. I mean, you just can't let drives go to waste, especially at this stage of the game, Mike. I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game.
Back north. Screen idea.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this
when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Forward. You change it.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Baltimore.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Now an option here, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big.
To the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Alpha, sit up.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself, and that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20, and he will score. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens 6. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Talking down on this side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it goes. Already know how it goes.
Sit on!
They'll start with an option play to the right. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
They're going to go right back to Henry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Report!
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Hey. No, we changed it.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll be third down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back, and once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tag two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trimmer.
A first down throw for Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They are facing a second and long. On play action, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Third and long for Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose.
Over the top. He's got it. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Report!
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I'll pick up the 44 yards on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6. And an Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make it
to the goal line and ends. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes Andrews.
We change it. No, we change it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Jackson out of the pistol. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they get to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A 42-yard attempt.
That one is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. We'll start out here with an option to the left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Saquon Barkley, incomplete. Brings up second and long.
Hurts working in the pistol. Open man downfield is Smith. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll get that out to Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
63.
Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First down, Eagles.
You want to see more, but you want to see someone like to slow you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's happening overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Elton.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
This will not do the trick. They stuffed him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
At the 12-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's the option, running right. Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get up! Ready! Ready! Ready shot! Middle, middle! Yo! Shut up!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. A pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ready! Ready! Ready shot! Shut up!
On the handoff, it's Henry. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
You are X. Turn on. What? 180. What is it? You. Hey, middle. Turn on.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Turn on. 180. What a shot.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts throwing right away. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
180, 180.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of
14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 1918. Ready?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 back, 2. Hawks, 19 Lions.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Warriors 70, Pat, Panther 80, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. That is caught. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman.
Hey, go! 19,
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the ready.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. Hurts fumbles it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Razor. Here we go. 60, 19, 18. 19 tight. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
18, Pioneer.
First and 10, Taylor now. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So no gain on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This now a 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He gets away from the run, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Come on. Set. Hawk 7. Ready.
They'll run again. This time it's a duel. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
70 range. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Stop for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
19 tight.
Back to throw. Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
It's now 3rd down.
Pack 60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Go, street. 60 Eagles. 6.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle. Adore. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
79 Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That is on 9-yard line. It's a pickup of...
Here's Hurts to throw. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Richardson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nolan Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Richardson. That complete to Downs.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up third.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Richardson to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's first and 10.
19 tight.
First down.
70 range. 70
yards.
Here's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's second down.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Cowboy, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
So after the field goal, back out is Groupie to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Dotson, he's got it. Well, he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
180. Alpha.
They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Eagles.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some this shit.